Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we are going to do a bloom session. Yes, we're bringing them back. So in our bloom session, we are going to look at what is nurturing us, what is strengthening us, what is empowering us, what is enlightening us, and what is oxygenating us. So for what is nurturing us, we're just going to look at the wisdom, okay, the wisdom of the time, the moment, the phase that we're in that's nurturing us, how we can use it to strengthen us, how we can use it to empower us, how we can work our light during this time. And what's oxygenating us is really just mudras. So usually when you do your mudras, you are meditating, and usually when you're meditating, you're focusing on your breath. So inhales, your exhales, that is your oxygen. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. First, we have To the Sea, and I'm going to read the guidebook for this card. So here it is. To the Sea. The essential meanings is being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. And that last sentence, allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. It really flows right into our next card of what is strengthening us, and it's raindrops. So river, sea, rain, all water, and it is raindrops. Take a chance on them. Now maybe for some of y'all it's a them, but as far as I'm concerned, honestly, 99.99% sure this is talking about the divine. This is talking about taking a chance on the divine and taking a chance on yourself. Trusting the divine and allowing the divine to guide you. And yeah. Why? Because at the bottom of the deck for To the Sea, we have higher power. Okay? And to me, higher power is the most high divine. Okay? The divine most high, whatever you want to call it. Do I want to read that one? I said that I wasn't, but I'll read the essential meanings. Okay, the essential meanings for higher power is conscious contact with the higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, and committing to a partnership with spirit. So even that, it says committing to a partnership with spirit, and then we say take a chance on them, and you see like partnership. Yeah. But at the bottom of the deck for what is strengthening us, we have library. Take control of your own narrative. So I really truly do feel like in the bloom sessions, it's really all about our spirituality. It's all about us being spirits first, having this human experience, going through earth school and the earth lessons, and just information that we can use to nurture us and guide us and strengthen us while we grow. And I feel like it's not about taking control over your own narrative as you're doing it, but more so allowing the divine to take control over the narrative, allowing the divine to set up the conditions, because like I said, ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. So that is what I'm getting. Okay, that is the wisdom. That is what's going to nurture us during this time. It's just to be in flow, return to source, recognize that we are in conscious contact with the higher divine source, and allow that source to take control of our narrative of our lives at this time. Take a chance. For what is empowering us, I have imagination and I have time. So you see on this card, there's like a lock right there. Okay, well, Spirit has the key. Spirit has the key, and if you would sit probably while you're in meditation, doing your mudras, and you would visualize. To me, imagination is visualization. It is tapping into your third eye, into your crown chakra, and then with time, then at the bottom of the deck. But that one, I feel like it is about patience. Patience and the effort. Patience and effort. The effort to be patient. But how do I say this? That's really all I got. Like, those were the first two things that came to me with those cards: imagination, visualization, and time, patience. And also be careful of like what you allow yourself to daydream in the scenarios that you make up in your mind. Okay, be cautious of the scenarios that you allow to play in your mind, because like you are a conscious creator all the time, not some of the time. And some of us can kind of get lost in creating scenarios of things that will never happen, but as we imagine and visualize these scenarios, well, we get to think in a certain way and feel in a certain way, and then we might carry those thoughts and those feelings with us outside of the scenario that we were visualizing that will probably never happen, and then we end up creating, you know, conditions and circumstances based off of the thoughts and the feelings that we have about a scenario that doesn't even exist. You get what I'm saying? So just be careful of what you allow to just play in your mental movie theater, your mental cinema. Okay? Be right back. Okay. So something about don't make up scenarios in your mind. Yeah, so not making up scenarios in your mind, and then you sit there and bring about a situation because you was thinking about and feeling about something that don't even exist and probably never will. And that concludes what is empowering us. Moving on to what is enlightening us, we have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. You can't see that, but that's what it looks like. As you choose to come into union with the divine and work with the divine, you will, like, it will naturally occur that you will receive energetic upgrades. It will naturally occur, like it will a new way of being will happen naturally. Okay, this integration, this awakening, it will happen naturally, and you will know it. Okay, you will know in the ways in which the divine is enlightening you. But to get to the awakening part, okay, you have to take a chance on them, trust, allow it to happen. And like the most important message from what is empowering us is not allowing ourselves to fall into a negative mindset or a negative emotional state over things that don't exist. Now, I'm not talking about being the toxic positivity where it's all rainbows and sunshines and you're only seeing, you know, the sunshine and the positivity. That's not true, okay? That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm trying to say. When there are, you know, negative thoughts and negative emotions that come up to the surface, for you to work through in union with the divine, you know, that's a part of the awakening. That's a part of the energetic upgrades. And I can see that by at the bottom of the deck with that is share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. It's okay to express and, you know, be aware of and work with the negative aspects of life. You are not supposed to ignore the negative aspects of life nor the negative aspects of yourself. You are supposed to integrate them, okay? You are supposed to upgrade them. And you do that by becoming enlightened, by awakening to a new way of being. And in order to do that, well, first you have to be willing and allow light to shine in on those more shadowy, dark, hidden parts of yourself, whether you've hidden them out of insecurity, um, or it was more like a subconscious thing. You know, sometimes people just go through things and they just subconsciously kind of bury it because they don't really have any choice. Like, life keeps going. You know, we can go through some pretty rough periods in life, but life keeps going. And sometimes you just have to put it in the bag and, you know, keep on moving and keep on hustling about your life. But this time, right now, what we're going through, we've been called to bring all that out and give it a voice, so that give it a voice, give it to the divine, so that it can be transformed. Now let's go ahead and get into our Mudra cards. The thing about the Mudra cards is that, you know, it's one thing to take the messages of the oracle cards, but with the mudras, you actually have to do the work. And I myself definitely flake out on this part. And I get the benefits from everything else, but when it comes to meditation and mudras and things like that, you will get a lot of benefit if you just do the work. And I can say that from the times when I have meditated, I did work with mudras, they work, okay? They definitely work. What we have here is the Dharma Chakra Mudra. It is spiritual truth. It assists in, well, integration. It assists in integration, illumination, and vision. Isn't that something? Okay, so illumination is also like awakening. It illuminates something, like awakening, enlightenment, not no. Illumination, enlightenment. What we have for enlightenment was awakening, and integration. Then we have vision, imagination. So yeah, integration, illumination, and vision. It benefits. The benefits are: it balances all systems and energy centers of the body. It supports full yogic breathing. Enhances your sense of well-being. The instructions. Sorry, I'm tripping over all my words. The instructions are: join the tips of the thumbs and index fingers of each hand, forming a closed circle. Hands in front of the heart. Touch the tips of the joined fingers together. Left palm faces inward, right palm faces outward. The focus is: I awaken the vision of my highest truth. So, basically like this. I believe this. And you probably hold it right there. And you have many chakras all within your hand. And one thing I like to do that I want to say with the mudras is to, you know, get you a good hand rub going. Get that energy, and you can feel that energy, okay? If you rub your hands together and then hold them apart, pull them, you will absolutely, positively feel that energy. So if you get you a good hand rub going, get those energy centers awakened, and then do your mudras, it's definitely going to vibrate, okay? It's definitely going to vibrate. So if you've been trying it and you feel like you need a little oomph, rub those hands together, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have self-trust. And I feel like this is so important because I believe that trusting in the divine also requires a level of trusting within yourself. Trusting yourself, and I don't know. I feel like that can be skipped over. I don't want to go into it right now though. But yeah, self-trust. We have in, look, I'm not going to try to pronounce it. That's what it looks like. And yeah, So it assists with enthusiasm, trust, confidence. The benefits are it supports the respiratory system, releases tightness in the chest, ribs, and back, energizes and cultivates enthusiasm and self confidence, helps with depression. And I feel like this card can really come with the share your voice and take a chance on them energies. The instructions are to interlace fingers from right and left hand to the first knuckle with the pinky fingers on the bottom. Extend thumbs and index fingers upward. Hold hands in front of the heart and chest with elbows relaxed downward. The focus is, or mantra. So the focus that I was talking about for both cards, you can, it's also like a mantra. So you can, this is a mantra that you can repeat during your meditation. But the focus is unshakable confidence guides my journey forward. So that would be your mantra. Unshakable confidence guides my journey forward. And look at her. Is she not in a little boat on a journey? Yes, she is. So it's this. Now which hand first? From right and left hand to the first knuckle. That's what it looks like. Benches. So with these mudra cards, if you want to really get into the meditation, I would suggest, again, these are the words. You can look up the words on Google. You can get deeper into the meanings of the words. And also, this is the crown chakra, and this is the heart chakra. So you can look up guided meditations that, yeah, wait. I think, which one? Let me make sure, because I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it's the crown chakra. That indigo and violet, yeah, it be getting me. This is definitely violet, and that's definitely indigo. But yeah, so like I said, this assists with integration, illumination, vision, and awakening to your highest truth. If you just want to type in those keywords on Google and type in meditation, I mean, like not Google, well, Google or YouTube, same difference really. Type in those keywords, add meditation after that, or guided meditation, you'll find it. Or you can do a crown chakra frequency meditation, or heart chakra. So you can do a confidence meditation, a guided meditation on confidence. You can really get deeper into these cards just by doing chakra energy work. So that can be the foods that you eat. Yoga, okay? There's different videos on YouTube where there's yoga for the crown chakra. There's yoga for the heart chakra. So when it comes to blooming and growing and nurturing yourself and doing the work, there's a lot of different ways to do it. If you don't want to meditate, whatever your thing is with meditation, if you're just not there yet, well then eat foods that represent that. Eat foods that correlate with the chakra, or do yoga that correlates with the chakra. Do shadow work that correlates with the chakra or the keywords. There's a lot of different ways to work with these cards beyond meditation and using them as mudras. And if you are really committed to your spiritual journey and your enlightenment and, you know, growing, then you'll do it. So that is what we have for our bloom session this week. I was thinking about doing them bi-weekly, but I'm not really sure. So we'll see. And I'll see you all next time, okay? Bye.